there are a lot of reviewers who put this book, The Body in the Library, in a list of their top 10 Agatha Christie books. And I can understand why people would do that. Here's the story. Mrs. Bantry, now that would be Colonel Bantry's wife, and they both live in Gossington Hall. She wakes up one morning and finds the body of a dead girl in an evening gown in their library. Well, after calling the police and everything, she immediately runs off and grabs her buddy, Miss Marple, and decides they're going to have some fun with this and solve this mystery. Who killed this young girl? Now, and the plot takes off from there. It extends a little bit further than St. Mary Mead, not very far, but it kind of opens the stage up. Now, even though it covers a couple of locations, the fact is, just like every Agatha Christie novel, mystery, you've got a small group of potential suspects, and the lot of twists and turns in the plot, and at the end of it, it turns out to be a complete mystery. I mean, it baffled me for a fact, and I really didn't see the ending coming. Great job Agatha Christie did. Now, in this book, what she does is she shows all the stuff that makes Miss Marple Miss Marple. Now, for example, let me give you some characteristics. First off, just like Sherlock Holmes, she's very, very observant. She does a great job with clues, and in particular in this book, she does a great job analyzing the crime scene. Really a good job, and it's fundamental to solving the mystery. Unlike Sherlock Holmes, she doesn't get into scientific stuff, forensics, things like that. She relies on her knowledge of human nature. Now, in that regard, she's a little bit like Hercule Poirot. If you think about Hercule Poirot, he's mostly into psychology, understanding what motivates people, understanding relationships with people. And not Agatha Christie, Miss Marple does more or less the same thing. And her fundamental insight is that human nature is all the same. So she's constantly drawing on her knowledge of her neighbors, the villagers in St. Mary Mead, to help figure out what people are doing in these murders that she's investigating. Now, I'd have to say that the way she acquired this knowledge of what's going on with people in St. Mary Mead, it sounds to me like she must have had a reputation for being pretty nosy. I mean, that's the only way you can put it, for her to understand what's going on inside families and things like that in St. Mary Mead that are no part of a murder mystery. She was had to be a gossip and, like I say, fundamentally nosy. Now, some people have speculated that Agatha Christie based Miss Marple on herself, and she really didn't. I mean, Agatha Christie was only 37 when she invented Miss Marple. And she herself compared herself, the character in her books that she thinks she is most like is a woman named Ariadne Oliver. And she's a lady fiction mystery writer who shows up in a bunch of Hercule Poirot books. And I'm going to take her at her word on that. Anyway, The Body in the Library, very good. Very good, outstanding Agatha Christie mystery. As I say, the ending will take you completely by surprise. It sure took me by surprise. That's all I got this week. I'll see you next week.